The first one is kangaroo tail, and then it's something like this. That is a bearish kangaroo tail, and then this one is bullish kangaroo tail. Okay, others too call it hammer. Now, when you see this on a support or resistance level, before you take any trade with a kangaroo tail, there are some red flags that you have to look out for. The first one is, and before I go into the red flag, you have to always make sure that you are trading the kangaroo tail on a support and resistance level. It's one of the powerful candlesticks when it comes to price action, okay? But don't trade it in between support and resistance. Always make sure it's on the support or resistance levels. One. So for the sake of time, I will use KT to represent kangaroo tail. First one is avoid KT with short tails. Now, when you take a kangaroo tail, this is the body and this is the tail. Anytime you spot a kangaroo tail, the body should be twice as the tail. Okay, so if this is the kangaroo tail, then the body, which is the open and close, should be as twice as the candles as the tail. Okay, so if it's 1, 2, then that means it's valid. But if it's less than twice of the body, then it's not a valid kangaroo tail. So if you see something like this on a support or resistance, this is not a valid kangaroo tail, so you should avoid, because the body is not twice as the tail. So the second red flag that you should look out for is to avoid kangaroo tail preceded by a giant candlestick. Okay, so assuming you see a bullish candle like this, and then a kangaroo tail forms after it. You see, because the bullish candle is bigger than the kangaroo tail, it's telling us that the market might go up again. Okay, so the third one that you should avoid has to do with when the open and close of the KT kangaroo tail are not within the range of the previous candle. Okay, so let's take this as our resistance line again. Okay, so if the candle before the kangaroo tail, if the open and close are not within the range of this previous candle, you should avoid such kangaroo tails. Always the open and close should be between here and here. If it's not within the range, you should avoid such kangaroo tails. So these are the red flags that you should consider when you are trading kangaroo tails on support and resistance. So let's go to the chart and identify some of the kangaroo tails.